So hi and welcome back. So this is the last part of the dagger tutorial. Now we are going to do the materials for that, but first of all we will do this one. I will create a camera from this view. Create camera from view. I will go back to perspective and we'll focus on this low poly model. Now how I told, this part, which is the part which is covering the handle, it's hard to see, but I mean this part, we could do different, like just the overlay shape. Now you can do that if you really want. Just remove that by simple selecting some edge and going all around and then exporting like shape and create again the shape, and you will probably save like this some polys. You could also delete a lot of polys and edges inside, but I will not do that. It's up to you. Anyway, I told I never did low poly model. I don't know if it's too low or too high poly count, but if you have to make it smaller, you anyway can rebuild the blade the same technique how I told before. So you just take some edge, just takes like this edge and create shape from selection, and you will probably save some edges. But let's go make the textures for this. We cut it out, the blade, all sort, from the background in Photoshop. Now we're going to apply that. So we will use UV mapping for this. So first of all, press M, check some free slot. I will go from here. Diffuse, bitmap, and we will use the dagger here. Now we'll apply the dagger to the handle and also to the blade. We'll turn this on to see it shade there. And firstly, let's go to the handle. So just apply Web UV, select this, Ctrl A to select all polys, open the editor. Let's go here, select our map, and mapping, normal mapping, we'll go back to front, and I think we can turn this off. So we have here two views which we are going to edit or apply this texture. Now one of them have to be reverse, like mirrored. So I will choose this one, click here, and now we can easily and slowly apply the texture here. Now let's go to freeform mode and just drag the corners like this, also the bottom, to match the texture which we have here. So something like this. A little bit more here. Okay, now the same with this, and because it's mirrored, it should be better aligned later. But we'll see. I'm sure it will. Oh, but I hope. So firstly the bottom, now a little bit the top. So we're just stretching it to match the reference picture. So something like this, very easy and very quick. And as you can see, it's already here. And it's looking not so bad. Now the same, oops, no. The same we'll do with the blade. So again the poly, Ctrl A, open. Select our texture. Let's go to mapping, normal mapping, turn this off. Okay, maybe bed view. We'll try a different one, top to bottom. Yeah. And move it here. Now, of course, this one we have to rotate, so obviously, and just rotate, no, also mirror. So now I will just rotate it. We'll try 100 degrees. Okay, something like that. And again, we'll choose the first one. Okay, we don't want to rotate that. We'll just want to move it first. here. And again we will apply this. And we will try again to match the shape to our reference picture or texture and align it the best we can. Okay, now the same. Now the technique is very similar to that if you have the texture cut in a lot of views, like a plane, you just use different mapping or more mapping techniques for that. So it's almost the same. Okay, turn this off, turn this off, and voila. So we have here our low poly model, and it's actually not looking so bad. You can apply also smooth modifier on that. And cool. So, how to tell if there is too much police or not, or too less? I think too much, but as you can see, it's not so hard to build this. Of course, like I said, here we could save some police, also here to the edges. We can also try to apply here before the smooth modifier, optimize, per optimizer. He will calculate our police. Yeah, he will destroy this, but we can turn them down. You can see, and the shape almost didn't change, a little bit just. So we could go like to this, and it will be almost the same. So it's anyway up to how much you need and so. So I'm really happy that I was able to manage to do this. I mean, solo poly and texture that, and probably you can use that or not. But I hope it will help you, the tutorial. So I will turn the low poly off. Go to camera. Go here and yeah, drag the plane. Probably to some other shape. Okay, select. Height. Okay, now it's good. Now it's still grouped, so I will be using this and move this here, and probably make a copy of that after I will texture that. So let's go to perspective, and we can try to do the textures. So group. Now for the blade, I will use just a metal. So we go to standard, we'll choose our library, we'll jump here and select MentalRay for that. MentalRay, and we should have here, yeah, everything. So I will use this material for the blade. Now let's go to the jewelry. So I will choose a multi-sub object. First of all, we can discard the old one. We need just two materials. We can call it well, blah blah blah. We can go Jewel. Doesn't matter. Here we will apply. Firstly, we need some metal. Oops. And secondly, some glass. So let's go to the glass. We can go to the made one. We'll drag it away. Now here we will change the color to some red one, I guess. Well, it's actually not red. This is better. A little bit more darker, and we will take the transparency a little bit down. I don't know, 0.5. And you can apply it here to all the gels which we have. This one and this one. Now to this. For this we will use again one of our materials. We can go to the brass one, but we'll don't use this, but this material. So I created one, download somewhere. We'll also use this map with much lower settings. 0.1 should be fine, just slightly. Maybe this is already too much, but we'll see. And we'll apply it to the helix. Can turn this on, but it's fine. Okay, so we have this bronze here, and now to the main material, which is the handle here. There was 3 materials, if I remember good. Again, multi-subject. I will discard all 3. And firstly, better on all, we need metal. So I will go to some metal. We can again choose we'll choose the chrome mate, and we will use this one for all. So it's mate, it's fine, because we don't want that it reflect too much. And we'll apply here a bump map. Again, we have here some texture from the current tutorial, I guess. And I have here a few textures again, and I think I will use this one for that. Oops, my bad. This one. Again, I will go much lower, the bump map, just slightly. And here I will apply again this one. So this is the first one, which should be this, okay. The third, copy. We can go to instance. No, yeah, the third and the second should be a material, should be similar to this bronze. So again, apply the bronze. I will apply also different bump map. Yeah, we have both changed. And now I probably... No, this is fine, I guess. So... Okay, this is fine. Both are fine. Sign. So here and there should be okay, actually. So we have all maps. The blades, because I want the blade to be clear, probably without any bump, but we can assign there some kind of bump. So this should be the blade material. Yeah, we have here again a texture. So we can go to dagger, and we can use this one. Or no, we'll try to apply this ornament to that. Decided. So let's go here. We'll again invert map for that. Ctrl A, open UV. I hope he will be here. Here's also the bump map. So map, mapping. We'll use again normal mapping, back to front probably. No, not that. Not back to front. Yeah, top to bottom. Yep. So I will drag it here. Select this one. Again, I will make a rotate of that, and also I will make something like this. Now here I want just the bump map in a certain place. So we'll be scaling both of them. I will make them a little bit more together. Yeah, like this. We'll be scaling them a lot. Only this could be enough. And actually we can bring them... Oops. I wanted to do that. Like this, to cover each other. Because anyway we'll be editing them at once. We can edit them at once. Or make this larger, like probably it will be. And I will place them up here. Can go to the brush map. Actually I want to apply just this one like it should be. Hey, why are you going to... Okay, it's multiplying everything. Why? Yeah, this is probably my bad a little bit because... Sorry for that. Again, I will choose a certain police. I don't know why I choose the whole model. So I'll choose like just this. I'll open that again. Horrible. Oh, okay, again. Sorry for that. It's a little bit my bad, of course. So I'll just try it again. Hope it will be working now. Top to bottom. I will. It's not working much, so I will not apply the map. Sorry for this. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, but I will apply just the UV map on this. Clear. And use the box. Probably also here. The map and the box. Yeah, this is looking cool. Okay, so we have here our first model. Now I'll hit Ctrl A, deselect the bottom, group this again, and I will position one somewhere here. Oops, cancel. In just one axis like this. I will rotate this one. Place the other one in an angle like this, just to see this detail here. Okay, for the bottom here, I'll apply a simple texture, just like this. I will apply the HDR map, should be somewhere here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, press M, drag it here, instance, spherical environment. Now we'll go to perspective again, go to an angle like this, probably. Let's go to lights, photometric, free light, yes. Place one here, probably a little bit like this. Uniform diffuse, rectangle, and for some reason I don't see the light. Okay, why? Yeah, I know why. Okay. Oh, photometric light. Select, place it here and make this default. So again, place the light somewhere here. Probably make it much more bigger. Rotate that. Check this to local. Place it somewhere like this. Pointing to the daggers. Check the shadows, retrace the shadows. Now let's go around 750. Also we'll change a little bit the temperature. Now from the top view, we'll copy the light over here. So again we will use 2-point lights. Oops. Drag this one. Rotate that. Turn off the shadows. Make it like 200. And 20 and maybe 70. Camera. Range setup. Okay, we can keep it like this. Or exposure control, and we'll make a small preview. There's, yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, let's go to the helix. It should be this one. This is here. I'm just checking because it told me that I have here texture with bump map, which I don't have there. But I don't remember that I used. This is fine. This is fine too. So strange. Can check also this. There's nothing. Okay. Yeah, here probably. Yeah. So clip this map. Ungroup both. We need to apply UV map because it's a little bit crazy without that. So helix 1, helix 2, 4, 5, or 4. UV map, we can use the box. Okay. But not such a good idea because it's applying just like a 1. So the UV map will be too big. So I need to do it separately. Okay, again, UV map, box. Again here, UV map, box, this one too. Okay, now we can look on that a little bit better. Okay, it looks fine. Maybe 2-2. And probably I will rotate this whole model. To see the blade here. So, what about the blade? So it's just for sure group it again. Easier than to rotate. And Ctrl C. I'll probably also scale that. This will fit into the screen. Exposure control again. Let's see it now. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay, let's try a test render on that. Can keep all settings very low. And we can try. Okay, the only thing I don't like much this texture here. Probably I will delete that. I don't know, I just don't like that. So I'll go here. I think it was the... yeah, it's the first one. You can leave the bump map. I'll try to clear this out and render it again. Now it looks to me like dirty or something. I just don't like that. So we'll see now how it's looking. Yeah, the bump map is still there, which is fine. Yeah, I like this better. Okay. Now perspective. We'll look if nothing's floating here. No, of course. This is floating a bit. Let's go to local. And really try to rotate it just a bit. Okay, this should be better. And maybe also this one. But we need to select everything here and group it again. But in this axis. Okay, so we prepared everything. Now we can play a little bit with the lights. We can put there a little bit more cold to the render. Should make some difference, of course. Yeah, of course, did. And we can turn a little bit down the reflections. Now I'll go here that you can see. And the glossiness should make the mate. So this should be more, this should be less. So 35 should be fine. This should be the same map, I guess. Okay, I will go for 44. I like it a little bit better. Okay, so it's more matte now. The reflection will be not so sharp like before. You can also do this for the handle. So drag it a little bit more down. And before we do the final render, we'll go to M. We'll do an ambient occlusion render. No, it's fine. We'll put it together in Photoshop. I think it will be nice. So clip this. I don't know what was here, and we'll go to MentalRay, surface, and here should be somewhere ambient occlusion. Here it is. We go to 0. Render setup. Okay, where it is. Yeah, metal override. Place it here, instance. Go to the exposure control again, because now it will be, yeah. This should be fine. And now we'll render it in higher resolution and higher quality. So I think 416 should be enough. 350 FG points, and here 44 samples. So we'll wait a bit until we're finished, and then render our final image. So as you can see, the modeling part wasn't so hard like I was telling at the beginning. yeah, it was hard, it took time and so on. I did a few mistakes, I'm really sorry for that, even for the last one with the map. I don't know what I was thinking by doing that. Anyway, the mistake wasn't so big, like I usually do, really. Now, when I don't count the stuff when I was rotating back the image, I mean the low poly model, I think was quite great. Okay, copied it. Let's go to Photoshop, new, Ctrl V, and go back here where we are. Yeah, here, turn this off. Rendering exposure control again to be sure that the final model will be exposed finally. So this was too much. I think we have something like this. Not bright, it's not light, it's enough. And we can hit the render button. Now it will take some time to render this. Now as you can see, when we drag down the color of the light and also the temperature, it already have a different look, and I think everything looks not so bad there. We'll see, the render shouldn't take so much, and as you can see all the details this handle here. No, now I don't know if to use better texture for that. I mean, it should be metal. Maybe this is too bright for that, but I like that. You can make it different, of course, it's up to you. Now when we took down reflections, now it's not acting so much like it was before. And also this part, the blade should be clean and nice, like it should be, I don't know. And I don't know, it looks like some ritual blade or dagger, you know, to kill some goats or something, I don't know. So, I really hope you liked the tutorial so far. I mean, we have just one step to import this to Photoshop and finish. I hope that you liked, I really hope that you took something from that, and so on. And of course, I hope I will see you by some next tutorial where we will do something interesting again. So a few moments more and we will copy this to Photoshop, merge with the map, and we are done. Okay, 3, 2, 1, okay, cool. So copy that, copy it here, drag this up, and probably I will apply multiply to that. Multiply, but I will drag it a little bit down. So we can see the difference. The shadows are not much clearer now. Also the colors are a little bit different and so. So what to tell at the end is thanks for watching, and I hope to see you by some next interesting stuff and tutorials. So far, bye bye.